Cinderella. Once upon a time, Cinderella lived with her stepmother and her stepsisters. Cinderella was beautiful. The stepmother and the sisters were ugly and lazy. They made Cinderella work hard. The stepmother and the ugly sisters did no work at all. At that time, a prince was looking for a princess to marry, but he had no luck. All the princesses were ugly and lazy. "All the girls in the land will come to a ball," said the prince. "You can't come to the ball," the ugly sisters shrieked at Cinderella. Cinderella helped the ugly sisters dress for the ball. Cinderella tried to make the ugly sisters look beautiful. "The prince will not believe his luck," said the ugly sisters. When the ugly sisters had left, Cinderella cried, "I want to go to the ball." Flash! A fairy godmother came. "You will go to the ball," said the fairy godmother. Flash! The fairy godmother turned a pumpkin into a magic coach. Flash! The fairy godmother turned 2 mice into 2 magic horses. Flash! The fairy godmother turned a rat into a magic coachman. Flash! The fairy godmother turned Cinderella into a beautiful princess. "When it is midnight, the magic will end," said the fairy godmother. When the prince saw Cinderella, he fell in love. He danced with Cinderella all the time. They danced and danced and danced. When it was midnight, Cinderella ran away. All that was left of her was a glass slipper. "I will marry the girl who owns this glass slipper," cried the prince. The prince went to all the houses in the land. He went to Cinderella's house. The ugly sisters tried on the glass slipper, but they had no luck. Then Cinderella came in. Cinderella tried on the glass slipper. The ugly sisters shrieked. They could not believe it. The prince could not believe his luck. "Marry me," cried the prince. The prince and Cinderella married and lived happily ever after. The ugly sisters had to work hard forever after.